Welcome to another Retro Indie Spotlight. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're going a little less indie and a little more retro. This is the Toxic Crusaders by Retroware, which, the name's familiar. I had to look it up, but I think they produced the Angry Video Game Nerd game back in the day, and there's also an 8-bit version, like a sequel, like 8-bit Angry Video Game Nerd that's coming out, so it's kind of cool. I was always a big fan of the AVGN. But today, we're checking out Toxic Crusaders. If you've played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, this will look pretty familiar to you. It is a similar style game, just using the Toxic Crusader IP, and it looks very nostalgic from the gameplay I've seen. So I haven't played it yet. We're gonna hop in together, fresh, but it's interesting how, like, the portraits are really high resolution, but the game is actually going to be, you know, very pixel art, very retro. I mean, I love the look of that Toxic Crusader there. I gotta say, I kind of wish the portraits were also pixelated a little bit, but these are some cool looking dudes. You know what? I was never really a Toxic Crusader, like, viewer. I vaguely knew of it back in the 80s, just because he was like a mutant. The 80s and 90s were really obsessed with, like, mutants and toxic waste and stuff like that. So I vaguely knew of him, but I don't really know too much about his universe. So anyway, I'm just going to be the titular character. Oh, and he even glows. It's kind of a cool effect.
Gee, fellas, Dr. Killama finally pulled out all the stops. Seeing as no one else is available, this looks like a job for the Toxic Crusaders.
All right, and off we go. So what are the buttons here? Let's see. You can dash. Can you dodge? Oh, that's a special attack that just burns some health. We got civilians running away. All right. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, I love the sort of, like, radioactive suits. Okay. There's got to be a way to dodge or block or something. I'm checking all the buttons. It feels weird that there is not. In Ninja Turtles, in Shredder's Revenge, which I've played a lot of, by the way. That's quite a fun game. But in that, it was essential to learn how to dodge. It was essential. What's this garbage can? Can I do anything with it? Hold on, back off a second, boys. Oh, you can pick it up. Okay, just totally missed those guys. All right. We got some floods going on. Now, one thing I have heard is that they're making a G.I. Joe style beat 'em up, similar to Shredder's Revenge, and then also similar to this, obviously. So, oh, look at this. Oh, here you go. Eat a car. That didn't kill him? That should be an auto kill, man. Yeah, we got some backstory going on in the background. Some of the characters are chatting with each other, but I'm kind of ignoring that. Oh god, I got hit. Would have dodged that if I could. The Rad Ranger. Yeah, it feels a little mismatchy to have, like, the portraits and the health bars be such high resolution, but the characters are pixel arty. So I don't know. I mean, the game's not out yet. What I would say if a dev ever sees this is, I get wanting to have high resolution stuff, but I think you just gotta pick a lane, you know, like either this game has high resolution art or it's pixel art. Kind of mixing both feels a little weird to me. I don't know, am I wrong? You guys can disagree, let me know in the comments down below. But I feel like, for me, I mean, the art looks great in terms of the actual combat, so I would just say take those higher resolution portraits and just pixel art them a bit, so downgrade them a bit. And it's one of those less is more scenarios. By downgrading them, you're actually upgrading them in a way. Alright, now, without any dodges, I don't know how I'm supposed to do any special attacks. I also, I'm not a huge fan of the mechanic where when you use a special attack, it literally steals some of your health. It just makes me never want to use a special attack. Oh, he's throwing radioactive goo. That's cool how it has the reflection effect. That's really cool. I would imagine the radioactive goo has no effect on my guy, but I don't really want to test that hypothesis because probably it will hurt me. Same way that no video game character ever took swimming lessons in their life and they fall in water and they instantly dies if it's acid. Alright, let's throw a car at this guy. Oh, there's a turkey hiding under that car. Whole rotisserie chicken dinner. Rotisserie chicken dinners are actually getting more expensive these days, so it's nothing to scoff at. I remember when you could buy a rotisserie chicken from the grocery store for $4.99. Then it was $6.99, then $7.99. Now it's like $9.99 or $12.99 if you get the really fancy ones. Who can afford chicken anymore, you know? We're at that stage of life, guys, where chicken is a little too pricey. Being priced out of chicken, which is supposed to be, you know, the budget meat. Turkey was always the expensive, you know? You had turkey, if you had like a turkey cold cut sandwich, that was like, ooh, you're splurging. You go with chicken as the cheaper, but usually as delicious about alternative. But anyway, I digress here. Yeah, I want to grab one of these toxic things. Oh, get them all! Okay, so they're immune to the goo, I think. The goo. Oh, the goo doesn't hurt me either. Okay, good. That's good to know. This reminds me a little bit of, I mean, obviously, like the X-Men arcade game. Which probably surprises no one. I'm gonna do a super. Alright, that burned a little health, I guess. Oh wait, I do have like a toxic meter under my health bar. What is that? How do I build it up?
Where'd everybody go? Looks like they're heading into that diner for a bite to eat. An army marches on its stomach, after all.
Oh, wow, dinner time! Do you think they allow dogs? Whoa! They're trashing
Whoa.
the place.
When I was a kid, I think beat-em-ups might have been one of my favorite genres of arcade games out there. It's just, you know what? I feel like of all retro games, beat-em-ups have some of the coolest art, in my opinion. Just sort of the characters and the environments and the details all looked like, I mean, even looking at this, it looks like pretty sweet. And my little kid imagination always ran wild with like, wow, like what other places are we going to discover? Like, oh, we're walking through an alley, we're walking through a restaurant, like where else will we see, you know? And I almost feel like, thinking about it now, the appeal of seeing beautiful pixel art rendered environments and characters was almost a reward unto itself that motivated me to want to get farther in games, if that makes sense. Again, many games look good, but I feel like there's something about the aesthetic of beat-em-ups, the environments and the characters, that are like some of my favorite pixel art renditions out there. They're like the perfect size. They look like action figures playing in like cool environments and playsets, you know what I mean? So, that is to say, I'm excited that we're in a restaurant, and I'm excited to see what other environments we're going to discover here today, guys. We're in this little journey together here. This looks like a trashed Pizza Hut or something. Oh, it's the Mexican place. Feels generic, very generic. Makes me think of Taco Bell from Demolition Man, like the only restaurant to survive the Toxic Crusader wars. Get out of here. Oh, a turkey dinner. I'll oblige. Okay, my green meter is built up. Does that mean... Oh, I can use supers. Okay, okay. So, when I had no green meter built up, if I tried to use a super, it took health. As you build up your green meter... Oh, you dick. As you build up your green meter, it lets you use supers. I see. Oh, nice try, buddy. That's very Golden Axe-y to have like the sound effect when the character goes down. I feel like the sort of like the sound effect from Golden Axe when like a character dies is almost like the Wilhelm scream in movies. Like it's just so iconic that I can think of nothing but Golden Axe. I can't hear these screams in this one clearly enough to tell if it's like an homage, like if it's really close, or if I just happen to be thinking of it. Sounds like it might actually be really close. Ooh, Whip Lady. Toxic Avenger. He's not swayed. He will beat up a girl. He's very progressive like that. Ah, you biatch. Yeah, come over here, you. Oh, she's still alive, jeez. BG Whip is her name. Ah. Bitch. Get over here. Oh my god. There we go. These guys finally used a weapon. I didn't know their guns did anything. They just sort of stood around for a long time. There we go. Alright, give me this chicken. Quick, no!
Listen to you. Honestly, manners these days.
After them, fellas. We still need to split the check. Superheroes aren't made of money, you know.
Ah, the chicken! I didn't get to take it. That's the worst. No loitering. Oh, jerk. He went under the barrel that I threw. This guy too. So yeah, I'm like aching for some kind of dodge. Desperately. I wonder if you can like unlock moves or get dodges or something. Feels like you should be able to. Kind of makes me think of another beat 'em up I really liked was Castle Crashers. That one was like an RPG almost, where like you like upgraded and like unlocked spells and stuff with the different characters. That was a really good game though, actually. I haven't played that in years. Ouch. I should dig out Castle Crashers. Just hit her with a sign. I feel like hitting with a trash can, I get how it only takes a little health, but sometimes I'm hitting people with like a Buick and it's doing the same amount as like a trash can. So it'd be nice if we got a little more damage from the bigger vehicles there. Yeah. Getting her, alright. Oh, we threw two things and they collided in the air. It was like the perfect, we had the perfect counter for each other. So from the perspective of the bad guys, what's happening here? They are like toxic cleanup guys. They walked into the city and a mutant man with a mop just started wailing on them. I mean, I presume they're bad guys who are up to no good. But not knowing the backstory, I'm not really sure like what the heck's going on. I just sort of 80s, 90s era, you presume these are bad guys with nefarious intents. You know. They ain't got good intentions. Just look at them. They just look evil.
Attacking our home? This time you've gone too far, Kill 'em off.
He has been trying to kill us for 2 stages now.
I know. When a man's dump is his castle. This is personal.
Okay, so the bad guy's name is Kill 'em Off, which does sound pretty bad, but it makes me think that he is not, in fact, a good guy. Got some cool reflective effects going on in the rain there. Oh, you can pick up dudes? I did that by accident. All right, there's a whole new move unlocked. It's called Grab a Dude. Okay, that is cool. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. You know, I wonder, so I mentioned the AVGN at the beginning because I said Retroware, the company behind the Toxic Crusader here. They did the AVGN game back in the day, and they're doing a sequel. I wonder if the AVGN had any influence in this game actually being made, because I know he was a fan of the Toxic Crusader, if I'm not mistaken, and he did an episode of his YouTube series years ago where he brought on like one of the co-creators, and they played bad Toxic Crusader games? Am I remembering that correctly? So it's like, it's interesting that then a company that collaborated with him on his own game is now getting eventually into the Toxic Crusader thing. So I'm like, wonder if like James had some connection that they were able to get the rights, or like he suggested it, or maybe he even has a credit on this game as like a producer. Who the heck knows? I don't know. Kind of makes me wonder, you know. Down you go, dude.
Stop right there, Toxic Crusaders!
Dr. Killamoff. Attacking the good people of Tromaville is one thing, but trespassing on our toxic waste dump? Where's your sense of decency?
And smell.
Decency's got nothing to do with it! I'm just finishing what I started days ago! Psycho, launch the weapon!
You got it, boss.
These guys are such rad-looking mutants.
It's time to put an end to this ridiculous charade! And the only ones trespassing here are you, on my planet!
Okay. Oh my god, there's a big giant blob. Pluto. I'm so confused as to like who's a mutant and why, who's good and who's bad. I mean, Pluto looks no more freakish than the Toxic Avengers themselves. So like, why is he a bad guy? Why are we on the same side here? Pluto. We should all be working together, man. As a team. I don't know if I'm trying to pollute the environment or save it, but whatever I'm doing, Pluto, you can get in on this. Oh, dick. Alright, Pluto. You're spoiling your chances here, buddy. I'm gonna start throwing dudes at Pluto. Where are you? Does this do anything? Oh, it totally does. Ah, damn. Ow. I don't know how many lives I have either. I'm not sure if we're gonna beat this or what. I feel like in these arcade games it often like expects you to have like a bunch of friends and a pocket full of quarters to beat every boss. There we go. Aha! I keep this up. Whoa! Ah! Damn it, I'm just trying to pick guys up to throw them at Pluto. There we go. Oh god, I'm about to die again. Not good. I've got him pretty low. Here you go, dude. It did nothing. Okay, Pluto actually is a little bit of a pushover. Trick is just stay away from him after he, like, respawns. Oh, there we go. We beat him. Eat that, pollution.
Take that.
We need Captain Planet as a playable character here.
Yeah, take a hike, kill 'em off. The only thing slick around here is the beatdown we just dished out.
Excellent work, Toxic Crusaders, and excellent wordplay. It's days like these that make me proud to be a hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength.
Stage clear, slime balls. Well,
No! Who could have possibly seen this?
I imagine this is the first of many adventures for the Toxic Crusader here. This is where we'll cut it here for today, but Toxic Crusader. I keep wanting to say Toxic Avenger, but I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. Toxic Crusader here is an upcoming retro-style beat-em-up game where you get to play as the Toxic Crusaders. It caught my attention because, well, I mean, I love retro games, and I love, upcoming games that really capture nostalgic looks and feels. If you do like those nostalgic, old-school beat-em-ups like Ninja Turtles 2 on the NES or Turtles in Time, what are some other games? We've played a bunch on the channel, even. I'm totally blanking, so I'm not going to embarrass myself by continuing to think and fail. But if you like the Ninja Turtle beat-em-ups growing up, you probably would like this one. This one is co-op. You can play, I believe, online with your friends. I think if I were to give it an honest criticism, I'd say it would be nice to be able to dodge. And I feel like the art styles are kind of a mix of high-res, cartoons and the pixel art. And I kind of feel like it would do a little better as pure pixel art, the same way that Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge went. But that's my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. You guys can let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree here. But Toxic Crusaders, if you are interested, check it out on Steam. You can try the demo yourself. You can wishlist it. It's coming out soon. And you can have a lot of fun beating up mutants with your friends. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, like it, subscribe, all the stuff, and I will be back soon with yet another game. So until next time, my friends, you take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. Alrighty, guys. Peace!